Well, we're nearly halfway through the SSL season, and it's already been very exciting as the table begins to take shape. Hello, everyone. I'm Metafiction, and we're getting right into it with our first match of the day here between Atheni and Cairo City. Atheni with that three at the back formation, Cairo with the asymmetrical 4-4-2. Should be a very fascinating contest. And we are underway here in Matchday 6. It is Atheni who kick us off, going left to right in the white and blue, as they pass forward to Destormo in the box, and Glorak holds the cross from Destormo. And another chance comes forward here for Atheni as Lavrovic back to the loft. Pleasureman tried to get the boot in, but it was not quite on target, and Lavrovic offside, ball going back Cairo's way. But it is Atheni holding possession in the early stage. Although they do come forward now. Hayden for Cairo. Squared to Okocha, but it was pushed to the side by Duke for a corner kick. And now Greer to take the corner. And it's claimed by Duke. And Cairo did have had the only shot on target thus far, despite Atheni's early chances here. Certainly the more attacking of the two, as Greer takes another corner for Cairo. And it's headed clear, falls to Motor, and now Greer tried to cross, but it was headed away by an Atheni defender. Bierman back to Rupp. Motor. Back forward to Bierman. Trying to find Okocha, but it's headed down by Penshaw. Now Duke taking just a moment. And sends it long. Now Atheni coming forward. Hyuga passes out to Panda, but it's broken up by Hayden, and now Greer coming forward. Hayden to Okocha, but Penshaw clears. Now Greer. Cairo still with a chance here. Greer fires far post, and Cairo City are up 1-0. And that is a fairly solid shot for a player who doesn't take a lot of them. Ibrahimovic squared for Greer, fired far post, and Cairo City are up. Well, they've had all of the threatening chances thus far. Certainly in the ascendancy for the most of it, but a very unlikely goal, although they all count the same here in the SSL. As Okocha comes forward again, back to Ness, finds Pleasureman, squares for Okocha, and that's two. And in the span of less than a minute, they've gone from nothing to 2 goals. Some excellent passing here from Cairo. Okocha laid it back for Ness. Pleasureman squared it. Very good vision from the Cairo attack there. And Cairo have this game firmly in hand now as we near the 30-minute mark. Now Ness out at the far side. Found Hayden in the middle, but it rolled on for Ibrahimovic, and now cleared by Atheni, although it does fall to Bierman. Cairo still holding possession there. And now it'll be a throw-in. The cross in for Ibrahimovic, but it's held by Duke. And Atheni need to find a way back into this match after conceding 2 so close to one another. But it is Cairo who once again bring the ball forward. Motor was contested by Lavovich, but passed to Pleasureman. And now the ball in for Hayden, and it's past Duke again for a third. Well, what a display of attacking this is. Pleasureman sent the ball up the touchline for Ness, who crossed it into the box from very wide and deep. And Hayden put it in on the volley. And Cairo well out in front here. Long ball ends up with Katerina into Siege. Desormeaux up the line to Panda, plays the 1-2. Desormeaux and Pelletier gets it past the rack, and that's one back for Athena. It was a very good 1-2 between Desormeaux and Panda. And Pelletier timed their run perfectly and fired it far post past Luke Lorette. And watch on the replay here, there toward the right-hand side of your screen, Pelletier just being played onside by Laurent. It's a very good move from Athanaï at a time they really needed it as we approach halftime. Ball cleared by Bierman, but only as far as Katerina, who knocks it up the near side. Back into Desormeaux. Bourne tries to center it. Loa takes the shot from deep, and it's off the bar and over. That would have been a spectacular goal to bring them within one. But as it stands, Cairo go into the break leading 3-1. And certainly a very strong performance from Cairo thus far. A very complete team performance. As we approach the second half, it remains to be seen what alterations Athanaï will make in the name of getting back into this match. Certainly a very fascinating tie so far. As we are underway now. Cairo now going left to right in the yellow. Motor forward to Hayden. Tried to find Okocha, but the pass was cut out by Siege. And immediately draws the foul. Now it's a deep throw for Athanaï. Desormeaux crosses in, but Larac claims it. Now they send it long. But it's cleaned up by Motor to Pleasureman. Up the near wing. Looks for the cross. Found Ibrahimovic, but Duke there to claim the off-target header. And on with a deep free kick. Pleasureman holds at the edge of the box. Had a shot, but it was right at Duke. And it will be a corner for Cairo. Motor to take. And it's headed clear by Pelletier. Greer in for Ness. Chips it into Hayden, but the shot was deflected behind by Desormeaux. Now Motor. Corners in, and it's headed clear. Now a free kick for Athanaï as Hugo goes just over the bar. About half an hour remains, and Cairo holding on to their fairly strong lead. Athanaï still with plenty of chances to come back into it, though, as Cairo come forward. There was Hayden to Okocha, who fired just beyond the far post. Or I suppose from our perspective, it's the near post. Now Hyuga with a corner for Athanaï. This would put them within one if they can score it, but it's headed clear. Though it falls back to Hyuga. Motor there, though, dispossessing. Now coming up the far wing. Contested and dispossessed by Desormeaux, but the pass was poor. And now Okocha comes forward in behind. Tries to find somebody from behind. Greer fires. Already has one on the day. Nearly had a second, but the shot was wide of the post. Motor again for Cairo. Tried to find Ibrahimovic, but pass wasn't on target. It does roll for Ness, though. Ness found Bierman on the edge of the box, and it beats Duke to make it 4-1 Cairo over Athena with just over 20 minutes remaining. A low, powerful shot from the edge of the area. Ness in space, cut it back. And Bierman just let loose with that one into the bottom corner there. And it would seem Cairo rather may have just sealed the game with that goal. As Panda comes forward for Athenai. Pelletier, Leibovich in space, off the hands of Larac and in the back of the net. As soon as I say that, Athenai have put it back to just a 2-goal deficit. Some very good passing vision there by Panda and then Pelletier. And Leibovich with an excellent finish. Larac tried to parry it, but parried it into the back of his own net. It is Athenai 2, Cairo 4, and now Athenai have a corner. Hyuga tried to cross in. It falls to Leibovich, and it's headed clear, though not clear enough. Fired from range, but it's palmed under the bar by Larac, and it's another corner for Athenai. They are really pushing to try and close this gap here in the late stages. Hyuga. And it's headed clear, although not clear enough once again, and it's another corner. Athenai really piling on the pressure here. Siege there was the one who forced the save out of Larac that time. Now Desormeaux to take it the near side. Low cross. It's headed clear by Laurent, and Motor finally gets it out of danger. If only for the moment. As Penshaw looked like he'd found Pelletier for another goal, but it's another corner. Desormeaux to take again. Ness sends it clear, but Bourne had a shot and forces another save out of Larac. That is 5 consecutive corners by my count. Athenai absolutely piling it on right now. Desormeaux, and it's over the bar, and the sequence of corners will finally come to an end after a very strong show of pressure from Athenai, but nevertheless lacking that end product as time runs out. Less than 5 minutes to play. So many chances in that spell for Athenai, but none of them good enough to beat the goalkeeper, as it looks like time will run out and Cairo will preserve their lead, although Athenai having one last attacking move here perhaps. Penshaw sends it long for Lavoie, but it's not quite on target. It will go out for a throw, and the referee blows for full time. Cairo City, with a very strong performance all around, will take this win 4-2 over Athenai. Some very good goals. The first goal by Greer, the second one by Okocha, and then Caleb Hayden. And of course, that driven effort by Bierman in the second half. Some very strong goals, and certainly a worthy fight back from Athenai as well. 2 goals of their own and a sustained period of corner kicks, but in the end, it just wasn't to be. And Hayden will take player of the match honors for that performance. But in the end, it is 4-2 Cairo City over Athens. Next up, it'll be Montreal versus Seoul Mythic. Of course, Seoul very impressive their last time out with that 6-0 victory over Athens. As for Montreal, they suffered a particularly harsh defeat at the hands of Inter London, 7-1. Montreal with the 4-2-3-1 formation for this match, which is matched by Seoul with a 4-2-3-1 of their own. Will Seoul be able to repeat their performance last time out, or will Montreal be able to get revenge for that showing against London? It is Montreal who kick us off, going left to right in the black and green as a cross comes in, looking for O'Rourke, but it's headed clear. Poggio. Crosses in, and it was Fist who got ahead to it, but it was over the bar. Of course, the star in that performance from Seoul last time out was by Bailey Deali, who recorded a hat trick, contributing half of their team's goals on the match. Perhaps they can repeat that performance. It is Kennedy now coming forward, though. Paul Chouinard. Vins on the far side, fired off of Rage, who tips it behind for a corner. Poggio to take the corner. Crossed in, Fist got ahead to it, and it's another save and another corner conceded by Montreal here. And once again falls to Fist, this time Rage holding on to the ball, snuffing out the attack. And Jeremiah with a free kick for Montreal. Maxwell has it in the box, finds Wang, Wartooth, but dispossessed. Now Vins sends it long to reset play. Now Borat tried to find O'Sullivan up the wing, but it's coming the other way now. As soon as I say that, though, Wang with a very good move to dispossess, but it's back with the ball being traded back and forth, but it is Seoul who come forward. Dello, and it's cleared by Maxwell. Back to the Seoul back line. And O'Sullivan intercepting the pass. Montreal breaking now. O'Sullivan fires just wide, deflected by Fist, and it's a corner for Montreal. Certainly moving at a fever pitch this match. Wayne crosses in, but it's cleared. Borad recycles possession back the way. Chips it in, tried to find Kraustis Jr. and does. And Montreal take the lead off of a well-placed pass onto the head of Kraustis Jr. It is Montreal 1, Seoul 0. Laying there, Kraustis marked by Kamanova, but was able to get their head to it first and gets it past the keeper, Manuel Neuer. Now Wang again finding Wartooth. This time Neuer is there to make the save. Ball falls to Borat, and now Calavera plays the 1-2. And Vins punishes the poor touch by the Montreal player. Now Seoul looking for an equalizer off of this corner as Poggio sends it in. Found Kennedy's head. It fell back down for a Seoul player. Fist finds Kennedy, And it's tipped over the bar again by Rage. Poggio to take the corner again. And this time O'Rourke sends it clear. Certainly a very exciting match thus far. Montreal have found the first goal, but I doubt it'll be the last the way these teams are playing. O'Sullivan here for Montreal, cutting inside. Now Calavera is contested by Delo, finds Krustis. Now Wang had space, but Neuer was there to make the save. And it's a corner for Montreal, looking to extend their lead. Ball came in, but it was headed clear by a Seoul defender, although Jeremiah still has it. Ramos did well on the challenge there to send it clear. And the danger alleviated by Seoul for the moment. It's another corner for Seoul as Poggio sends it in, but it's headed clear by Wartooth. Chouinard, though, to Vins. Ramos controls and fires and puts it in the back of the net from a long way out. And that is one heck of an equalizer for Seoul. Watch it again. Chouinard, Vins' shot was blocked. Ramos controls it and then off the bounce fires it from the edge of the arc. And it is Montreal 1, Seoul 1. Right at the 30-minute. Well, how about that? A very strong goal. And now Seoul coming forward again as Vins cuts into the box. It looked like a very good run on goal, but fired wide from a tough angle. As time ticks toward halftime, it's been a very tooth and nail showing. Montreal taking the lead on that goal from Giannis Krustis Jr. But there we saw Rafael Ramos with a thunderbolt of an equalizer. And it is 1-1 at the break. And you saw there the XG, 0.89 for Montreal, 1.32, I believe, for Seoul. Certainly Seoul having more of the chances, but Montreal were the ones initially to register themselves on the score sheet. Certainly, though, Seoul having the edge in corner kicks with quite a few more that we saw at least than Montreal did, but we do have a substitution for Seoul as Brock Sherwood comes on. Now Vins and tried to find a low cross, and a penalty has been awarded. Wartooth fouled Kennedy, says the ref, and Bailey Deali will have a chance to put Seoul in the lead here very early in the second half. And the penalty is right on target. Seoul 2, Montreal 1, courtesy of Bailey Deali from the penalty spot. Well, whatever you feel about the foul, that was a very well-taken penalty there by Deali. Now can Montreal respond to that? Poggio mops up the poor pass and sends it back to Neuer. And Seoul looking to make good on this lead that they now find themselves with. Sherwood, the substitute, finds Delo. And O'Rourke dispossesses and brings it back the other way. Wang to Krustis Jr. Wang had a shot from range, but well over the bar. Christus Jr., the goal scorer for Montreal, looking to add to their tally with an assist here, as they head down for Wang, who fires wide, but it is deflected behind, so it will be a corner for Montreal. Jeremiah to take. Looked like they were trying to find Christus Jr. there, but it was sent clear by Seoul, rendering it very moot. Calavera now for Montreal. To Jeremiah. O'Sullivan in a lot of space. Neuer with a very tight save. Pushes it behind for another Montreal corner. And it's headed clear by Lee Fist there. Falls to Wang. And Borat had another shot. Another long shot, rather. And it goes right past Neuer. I don't think anybody saw that coming. Perhaps nobody except Borat, but Montreal have now equalized. Kennedy tried to deflect it, tried to stick the leg in, but the shot was just too powerful. And it is Montreal 2, Seoul 2, as we reach the 60-minute mark. And now Montreal looking for a winner, pressing forward as Christus Jr. finds Jeremiah, making a run on the near side, but the touch was poor and Vins mops up. And now Seoul coming forward again as Delo, contested by Calavera, being forced to the outside, but does eventually beat Calavera. Cross in, and Rage comes up to claim it. It's been a very exciting match. Balanced on a razor's edge, this, as Rage sends it long. Knocked down for Calavera, but Poggio dispossesses. Now Paul, but Maxwell clears for Christus Jr. The long ball doesn't work, though. Certainly could not pick a winner here. Just about anything could happen in this final half hour here, as Sherwood comes forward for Seoul. Now Poggio. Vins on the near side. Vins has a shot, but it's just wide. Just wide of the far post. Certainly worth a shot. We've seen quite a few long strikes go in. We've seen 2 this very match, but that one not quite on target. As O'Rourke pokes the ball free. Montreal come forward again. Wang in the box. Fires over the bar again, though. Certainly either team capable of finding a winner. As Wang, it falls to Jeremiah. Jeremiah shot carried by Neuer. And it's behind at the near side for a goal kick. Or a corner kick, excuse me. As Wang takes the corner. It's headed clear. Does fall to O'Rourke, though. Finds Wartooth, who shoots and misses by quite some distance. Now Montreal to Wang. And Wang, another strong effort from the edge. Neuer forced to parry that over. It's another corner for Montreal as Wang sends it in. And it's held in the near post by Neuer. 10 minutes left. Seoul coming forward now. In holding possession with Poggio to Sherwood. Sherwood tried to send it over the top for Deali, but Deali wasn't making a run. Seoul do reclaim possession, though, and it's Ramos who sends back to Neuer. Now Fist. Forward to Poggio. Delo looked like he turned the defender, but it was cut out by Montreal as O'Sullivan in the box squares for O'Rourke, but it's blocked at the last moment by the Seoul defender. A very good chance for Montreal. But some last-ditch defending by Seoul denies them the chance. 3 minutes of stoppage time has gone very quickly, and it's looking like a draw will be the result. a fair result in the end for what has to go down as one of the matches of the season. There is the full-time whistle, a very strong showing from both teams, but it will end 2-2, a draw here at Stade Fleur-de-Lis in Montreal. And there we see Jihao Wang, winning player of the match for Montreal, off of a strong performance with 2 assists to Giannis Krustis Jr. and Borat Borat. Full credit to the Montreal attack and midfield there, but certainly a strong performance from Seoul as well. Sherwood playing well in substitution for Chouinard. But it ends 2-2. Honors even here in Montreal. Next up, we have North Shore versus Inter London. Inter London, of course, as I mentioned earlier, fresh off a 7-1 dismantling, it has to be said, of Montreal United. Meanwhile, North Shore have run somewhat hot and cold this season. They've been very good when they were very good on Matchday 4 against Cairo, where they recorded a 5-1 victory. But then last time out on Matchday 5, lost 2-0 to AS Paris. North Shore with that, what looks like a 4-2-4 in practice. Really more of an offset 4-2-3-1. So the question remains, which North Shore will we see today? And can Inter London keep that momentum from their last time out? It is North Shore who get us started left to right in the flat. Tremor with the throw-in. Clements tries to find in the box. And it's headed clear. Now will be another throw-in. Del Pirlo to Clements. Back to Trummer, closed down very quickly by Kimoatu. Cross into the box. Knezovic clears the second ball. Jean-Claude Goddamn from range. And it falls to Clements, and Clements puts it past the keeper. But it won't count. Clements ruled offside there. And what would have been a very quick North Shore first goal has been ruled out here. Now, will that prove crucial in the later going? As North Shore come forward again, although they send back to Brickwall Jr. in goal. Tato. The pass was intended for Goddamn, but ended up in the North London defense. Now Knezovic sends the ball along for Goddamn, but can't bring it in possession. And now London bring it forward. Although North Shore interrupt, and Lopta now fires from close range, but Kerrigan there with the save. And it's Lopta to take the corner for North Shore. And it's headed in by George Costanza. And that one will count as North Shore with the opener off of a corner kick from Zizou Lopta onto the head of George Costanza at the near post. Just squeaking by Kerrigan in goal. It is North Shore 1, Inter London 0. Certainly North Shore will be relishing that and so will the home fans, as goddamn sent the free kick in, and it was deflected up and away by the wall for another corner for North Shore. Lopta sends it in. This time it can't find a friendly head, and it was Costanza firing again from the edge of the box. This time, not on target, and it went behind for a goal kick. But we now have another corner for North Shore. The ball comes in. It's headed out. Del Pirlo to Lopta. Tried to squeak it past Kerrigan at a tight angle. Nothing doing, but wins another corner kick. Ball comes back out for Lopta, but dispossessed by McGurk. And now it's London who come forward. Nunez tried to pass to Lever, the hat-trick hero for London from the previous match. Dives in a lot, but it's cut out by Knezovic, and now Clements bombing forward for North Shore. Has the shot, gets it past Kerrigan, and that's 2-0 to North Shore. After an incisive breakaway, dives in a lot. The pass was not where it needed to be, and North Shore capitalized on it with a very good run by K. Clements and an even better finish to boot. And now London with a bit of a hole to dig themselves out of. As McGurk, again the pass not good enough. Costanza intercepts, but this time dives in a lot with an interception of their own. Hakkinen dispossessed, but London still with the ball. Kimoatu forward to Lever. Into the box, fires, and it's tipped over by brick wall, and it's London now with the corner. As we approach 35 minutes. Nunez to take. And it's gone in the back of the net, courtesy of Bob dives in a lot. Well, how's that for a response? Nunez right onto dives in a lot's head. Wall Jr. just not able to get there. And London bring it back within one. Now another corner for North Shore. Snooks. Low, send it in for Costanza, but it's headed up and away, and Kerrigan ultimately claiming it. Well, that could certainly make things very interesting heading into the break. London getting one of the two goals back. They do still trail 2-1 as stoppage time looms, 2 minutes of it, and North Shore come forward again through Tato. Tried to find Lopta, but nothing doing. Lever back down to Kimoatu. Hakkinen. Now Williams on the near wing crosses. Looking for Berbatov, couldn't find him. Now McGurk. It's Hakkinen. Lever fires from range, but it was always rising and went over the bar. And it is halftime here in New Zealand. North Shore clinging to a 2-1 lead after a very impressive opening. There was that offside goal for K. Clements, and then George Costanza scoring off of a corner, followed by that brilliant interception and run by K. Clements. But dives in a lot, providing a lifeline for London. And rather than a 2-goal deficit, the deficit is just 1 at the break, and that could make all the world of difference for Inter London. I'll have to see how the second half progresses, but we are certainly set up for a very thrilling conclusion to this match. And London will get us started for the second half, left to right in the white and blue. McGurk tried to chip forward for Lever, but the run wasn't there. Snooks now to take the throw for North Shore. Passes the ball back to Norris. Knezovic finds Del Pirlo. Clements making a run. Fires, but ruled offside. And even if he had scored, it wouldn't have counted. We now approach the hour mark. North Shore holding their lead, but Inter London still very much in it as Häkkinen has a chance. Fired. It looked like he might have gotten past Brickwall Jr., but the goalkeeper pushing it past the post. It will be a London corner, taken by Jerry and headed clear by Pat Tato. Inter London certainly capable of finding the equalizer, but starting to run out of time to do so. Now, North Shore come forward, but Knezovic's touch was poor. Now London perhaps on the break as Häkkinen, Williams, they're into the box, off of Trummer, fires! And there is the equalizer that Inter London had been looking for. Williams tried to play the 1-2 with Häkkinen. Williams' first shot came off of Trummer. The second shot went into the top corner, past Brickwall Jr. And it is North Shore 2, Inter London 2, and Inter London have another corner. Nunez crosses in, and it's headed clear. Falls to Jerry. Nunez again. Jerry in the box, and Brickwall Jr. there with the save. Less than 20 minutes to play. And once again, balanced on a razor's edge as Jerry with the free kick. Dives in a lot, comes up with it. McGurk. Jerry, Häkkinen had a pop, but that one was well over the bar. Now with 10 minutes remaining. Now 5 as Jerry with the free kick. It falls to Clements. Lopta now as North Shore looking to bring the ball forward. Cuts it past Berbatov. Del Pirlo looking for the foot of Clements. Found Jean-Claude Goddamn, who has put it in the net, but once again ruled offside. Another disallowed goal for North Shore. Lopta now with a corner. It's headed clear by Dives in a lot. Falls to Del Pirlo. Tries to recycle. Goddamn to Trummer. Tried to find Clements inside the box, but nothing doing. Now Knezovic fires from long range, and it's over the bar. Certainly an emotional roller coaster this. As time winds down, North Shore will have one more chance at it from a deep free kick taken by Knezovic. Sent into the box. Headed well past the post. And that might do it. Indeed, there is the final whistle. It is a 2-2 draw here in Auckland, New Zealand. North Shore 2, Inter London 2. North Shore went up 2-0 off the head of George Costanza and the run of K. Clements. But Bob dives in a lot with an excellent header off of the corner. And then in the second half, it is Williams who equalized for London to save the point. K. Clements will be named player of the match for their goal. But credit to Inter London for the fight back. 2 goals down, and yet they still persevered and managed to salvage a result from what was looking like a potential drubbing here, let's be honest. But there it is, 2-2. North Shore and Inter London. And now we move on to our final match of the match day, that being FC Kapstad versus AS Paris. Capstad, of course, last time out, lost 3-0 to Cairo City. Paris, a 2-0 win over North Shore, who we just saw. Certainly Paris riding high after that victory. Can they follow it up in South Africa? Capstad with that offset 4-2-3-1 with the DM. And Paris with that very attacking 4-1-5, or perhaps a wide 4-3-3. We have seen Paris gain some success with that formation, but will it work against this Capstad team? It's Capstad who kick us off right to left in the green as Dieter immediately threatening, but it's one off by Zanetti. And now Paris come forward, and it's Sides here, who wins the foul in fairly close proximity to the goal box for Paris. Lever to Doug. And now Hall. Hogg. Now Ibrahimovic. Fired wide. Paris coming forward. But it's one off. The pass was intercepted by Smallwood, who cuts inside, finds some space, tried to get it past Barflett, but couldn't quite get it on target. It will be a corner as Dieter to take for Capstad. Crosses in, and it's headed out by a Paris defender for another corner. Dieter to take again. Finds Martinez on the edge of the box, plays the 1-2, but Bohum wise to it and cuts it out. Now coming up the wing, but it is Martinez who stops that move before it can really get started. Joker. Now Smallwood, but one off of Smallwood by Hamza. Ball lands to Lever as Capstad can come forward again. Now Dieter in the box. Finds Doug at the edge, but it's off of Ibrahimovic. And Barflett manages to save the rebound shot. It's another corner for Capstad. Dieter, again finding the player at the edge of the area. Martinez this time had the long shot, but doesn't get it on target. And that'll be a goal kick. Capstad coming forward again. Smallwood, Martinez. Finds Martinez at the edge of the area. Good save by Barflett, forcing the ball over the bar. Dieter with the corner. And it's headed clear. Lever pressured by Genkal. A very strong early showing from Capstad. 8 shots already, 3 of them on target. Certainly looking the more likely to score of these two sides at the moment. Hogg to Dieter. Dieter tried to find Martinez. It falls to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who puts it past the keeper. And Capstad have their first goal. Dieter tried to find Martinez initially. Barflett with a good save to cut it out. The deflection falls to Ibrahimovic. And it is Capstad 1, Paris 0. Joker now. But it's one off of Capstad, although they do bring it back forward now. Martinez to Dieter. Very quick passing from Capstad. Hogg in the box. Saved by Barflett again. Another corner for Dieter. And it's headed behind for another corner. And Bartlett claims that one. Certainly all the pressure at Paris's end as Smallwood at the edge fires, and it's just over the bar. Now Bartlett sending the goal kick long. Looked like they might have found a run, but instead it's Capstad coming for it again, although Paris have intercepted. Papadopoulos, no, Dieter intercepts for Capstad, and Capstad coming forward once more. Hogg passes in for Martinez, who puts it past the keeper. It is 2-0, Capstad over Paris. Some very quick passing, very precise passing from Capstad. Martinez laid it back to Hogg, who carried it down as Martinez found space in front of the net. Hogg seeing Martinez in space right in front of the net, and you can't miss from that distance as Dieter coming forward again for Capstad. On the edge of the box, and that one off target. Joker with the throw. It finds Hogg. Hogg fires from range, and Bartlett holds on to it. As we approach halftime, Paris in a bit of a hole here. They did have it in the attacking phase. Zanetti recovering it. Now Hamza sides, finds Bohum. Bohum in space in front of the keeper, parries it. Bohum, the star for Africa in the WSFC, and tonight the star for Paris, absolutely blasting that one into the back of the net, past von Bismarck at close range. And Paris are back in this match. It is Capstad 2, Paris 1, as we approach halftime. Now Paris with a deep free kick just before the half. Headed out, falls to Hamza. Tried to find a player inside, but nothing doing. Capstad now on the break. Dieter bringing the ball forward. Ibrahimovic, but fires wide. And that will be the half. FC Capstad dominating most of that half. 15 shots, 7 on target, an XG of 3.57. But Paris with that very, very precise move there toward the end of the half, and a goal courtesy of Sami Bohum, has kept them in this match for the time being. Now we'll have to see whether Capstad can put this match away, or if Paris will be able to complete the comeback. 45 minutes remain, and it's all to play for, just as it always is in the SSL. Paris getting us started in the second half, right to left in the white. Cinnamon. Forward decides, puts it on Papadopoulos. Now Bohum, the goal scorer. Tried to square, but it was deflected and into von Bismarck's hands. Now Doug with a throw into Dieter. Back to Hall. Finds Martinez. Martinez squares for Smallwood, and Bartlett pushes behind. No, the ball was off target. No save required. Although Capstad with another corner, courtesy of Dieter. Headed up by Megamind. And now Kapstad with a chance to recycle possession. Joker to Hug. Tried to find a player inside. It does fall to Dieter. Dieter fires right at the keeper, who pushes behind for a corner kick. Dieter will take the corner kick once again. And it doesn't quite find anyone. Laver tried to get it at the far edge of the area, but it's sent clear by the Paris defender. Now Paris with a corner kick of their own. Zanetti to take. Ball in, and it's claimed by von Bismarck with authority. He sent it long for Doug. So again, the quick passing movements from Kapstad. It's now out to Joker on the far wing. Crosses in. Headed to Dieter. Dieter tried to head it past the keeper, but Barflett was there to force another corner kick for Kapstad. I'm losing count of how many they've had this match. And this one, once again, headed clear and knocked behind for yet another corner kick. Once again, we've seen a lot of success from those corner kicks for teams in the SSL this season, as Barflett this time claiming it. A quick check at the stats. That is 15 corners for Kapstad, compared to this being the second for Paris. Zanetti sends it in, and once again, just as last time, von Bismarck claiming it out of the air. Short roll to Camavinga. Plays it to Laver. Now passing forward, Dieter to Hogg. Finds Smallwood, who has a lot of space, or had a lot of space. Hall plays it on for Dieter, who fires from range, but it's just wide at the post. Now Barflett trying to send it long, but it's Martinez who comes forward now. Smallwood, Hogg. Martinez at the edge of the area. Doug. Passes into Martinez, finds Dieter, whose shot is saved by Barflett. Dieter sends the ball in, and it's headed clear. Joker had a very good shot on, but deflected. And Imbrimovic is ruled offside in all of that. And Paris get a bit of reprieve. Now the throw deep in Kapstad territory. It falls to Hamza. Tried to find sides or Bohum, but found neither. Sent clear. Pass from Cinnamon intercepted by Dieter. Kapstad on the break. Zanetti, as Dieter tried to square to Imbrimovic, but Imbrimivic's shot not good enough. As time winds down, Paris looking for an equalizer, but once again, Kapstad with the set-piece chance here. And it's headed clear once again. Smallwood has a shot. It fell to Imbrimovic, but the shot once again off target. Barflett sent it long. Ball falls to Hogg for Kapstad. Now Smallwood. Passes into Martinez. Dieter back to Martinez. Low shot, covered by Barflett. With 10 minutes to play, Paris looking for that equalizer. Barflett sends the goal kick long. And sends it long again. Once again, Kapstad the first ones to it. Now Camavinga intercepted by Genkal. Papadopoulos to Genkal. Fires, but it's tipped wide by von Bismarck. A very A very heads-up play by Paris there. As the corner comes in, it falls to Genkal, but Levere dispossesses cleanly. Now sends it up the far flank for Smallwood. Wilk to contest. Crosses in, finds Martinez, and that surely is game over now. Martinez absolutely buries it from close range. Off of the pass, you saw here Smallwood running up the far flank, sent the long pass to the opposite flank for Martinez. And at 3-1, you would suggest that Kapstad have now put this game to bed. Doug to Hall. Back to Doug. Tried to find Dieter inside, but it's sent clear. Only as far as Camavinga. Joker, now Smallwood. Smallwood sent the low cross in, but it's sent clear by Cinnamon. Now Hall to Hogg again. Hogg with a long shot tipped behind for the corner kick again for Kapstad. I don't know what the record for corner kicks in one match is, but I would suggest Kapstad have either set it or come very near it today with 18. Well, excuse me, 19 now, as Dieter with another corner. And this time it's held by Barflett, as we have 2 minutes of added time on the end. It seems ambitious to suggest Paris might be able to get 2 goals, but we have seen stranger this season. Zanetti sides Bohum. Zanetti again finds Bohum on the near wing. The cross was blocked by Doug, and now Kapstad take possession once again coming forward. Dieter finds Smallwood. Hall. Smallwood fires from long range, but well wide. Now Barflett takes it from long range. Dieter. Now Dieter again to Hogg inside. And it's a penalty to Kapstad. Wilk fouling Smallwood. And it's von Bismarck to take the penalty. The goalkeeper will take the penalty kick here. And Barflett saving the penalty kick from his opposite number. As Dieter now takes another corner for Kapstad. It would have been quite remarkable to see the goalkeeper score the penalty kick, but it wasn't to be, as time has run out here. It is Kapstad 3, Paris 1, the final score. Paris certainly fighting tooth and nail the entire way to stay in the game. Bohum with a very good effort from short range, but it is Kapstad who take home top honors today, off the back of a brace from Lachlan Martinez. A very strong performance all around from Kapstad. And Barflett on the losing side, despite a very strong performance in goal, it has to be said. But there you have it, 3-1 Kapstad over Paris. And that is it for Matchday 6 here in the SSL Minor League. Thank you once again for joining us. The season has very much begun to take shape, and it'll be a very exciting run-in from here. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. I've been Metafiction. Take care.